Hi there, I'm Teaspoon. Welcome to the channel Teaspoon Retro. Today we're looking again at the great Foodie. Yes, that character that is so renowned and loved by absolutely everybody, at least in her own mind. So, let's crack on, shall we?
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Well, hello
Skip.
there. Well, hello guys. Good day, good day. So, today I am having something so delicious.
Good grief, what on earth was that?
You're not even gonna
It sounded like there's a brick in there.
believe it. Okay. This is called macaroni bechamel. Macaroni with bechamel, okay?
Good grief,
And this
Foodie.
is,
There is enough pasta there to feed a family of 4 easily. You've gone back to doing mukbangs, haven't you? Well, we all knew the health arc was a fib. You know, just another one of your cycles, and here we are again. Not surprised whatsoever.
Arabic style Egyptian. This is from an Egyptian restaurant. And I have a little bit of bread to eat it with. I know, carb upon carb.
Oh,
right?
that's right,
So, check this
Foodie.
out.
Feed the sugarfoot. This is what the diabetes wants. This is what it needs. Carbs. Lovely. You've been told about carbs? No, just gonna carry on. Carbs on carbs. You go, Foodie.
I need a bite right now. Bismillah, beauty bite. I was so hungry.
You're always hungry, Foodie. When are you not hungry? That's the question. That's the thing that all of us search for. It's like one of those questions like, what's the meaning of life? It's, when is Foodie Beauty not hungry? It's truly, truly a mystery for the ages. Here we go again, doing the Meg Ryan act over food, over pasta. Damn, I've eaten in some nice places, but I'm pretty sure that I wasn't having a episode over a bit of pasta.
I was starting to feel not well because I was so hungry. Okay. So this macaroni dish, you see at the bottom here, has meat. Meat has black olives, some kind of ziti looking pasta, bechamel sauce that is seasoned with nutmeg and then topped with mozzarella cheese. And bechamel sauce, it's actually a French sauce, but it's very popular, this macaroni with bechamel, in the Arab cuisine. And it's just a sauce made out of like a roux, butter, flour, and milk.
I have to say, it looks absolutely vile. It really does.
But I like eating it with bread. I don't know why.
Because you're a carb fiend, Foodie. You're addicted to your carbs. You know, like that song, Addicted to Love. Change the words up. You're addicted to carbs. And no, I'm not going to sing it.
And straight away, we started working on the spare room. Howie's room. Because we need some drink.
Foodie, you've been working on this room, on Howie's room now, for, well, since Thailand. I mean, Salah was working on Howie's room, the gym room, put that inverted commas, the gym room, and it never materialised, like so many other things.
Diet soda.
Whoa, hang on a second. There was a jump cut there. Are you trying to be crafty, Foodie? Are you trying to hide the fact that that's a diet soda?
We have like 6 suitcases, a gaming desk, a bed, a dresser, a huge dresser, a big couch.
Why is your room so full of furniture, Foodie? And you could get rid of one of those couches at least. It's not like you really do much entertaining. You know, you don't have any visitors coming round, and Salah's family certainly isn't coming round to visit and to have a nice chat and be all social. So get rid of one of the couches, you know, get rid of some of that furniture, have a good clear out. Excuse me, got a bit of a sore throat there. Yes, so, you know, there she is again, rolling her eyes, this whole Meg Ryan act. Oh, this food is so good. No, I'm not doing the Meg Ryan impression. I don't think YouTube would like it.
So for 2 of these pastas, and it fills you up, obviously. And it's free delivery. 2 of them, 2 KD. I'll put the conversion here, but
that's really cheap, but it's not exactly what you call quality food. It's just junk food. It's just cheese and pasta. It's 2 of your favourite food groups, so you're well away.
my cat, I think she's the queen of the castle, and she is. You know, people say, get her a cat tree. I have nowhere to put a cat tree,
A
unfortunately.
pity you don't treat her like that then, isn't it, Chantal? I mean, has she been spayed? Has she been neutered yet? No? Didn't think so. Get rid of one of those couches. There'll be plenty of room for a cat tree. It's what Julia needs. She needs stimulation. You know, she's an outdoor cat. She'd be much happier outside. Do the kind thing. Let her go. Set Julia free. Free Julia.
I'm 5'1" and he's
You know,
6'2"
Foodie,
or
I
however
really wish that you'd finish what you're eating, swallow it before you open your mouth to talk, because it's really gross.
I wanted to vent about something I saw on TikTok.
Oh, here we go again. Consulting the scholarly articles on TikTok. Oh, what rubbish has she been listening to now?
I think it was somebody said, if you don't want to be criticized in life, do nothing and say nothing. And I think it's, you know, the credit goes to Aristotle, but I don't actually think it was him who said that.
It's very good advice, Foodie, and really you need to take that advice.
Because I was like, don't talk about this, Chantal, you're going to be criticized to high heavens. Whatever. Everyone has an opinion,
Yes,
right?
well, everybody certainly does have an opinion, and we all know you're desperate for views, Foodie, so here we go again, trying to fan the flames, create some controversy, stir people up. It's not going to work. Not falling for it.
This has been showing up on my FYP. This family, this woman, she has 6 kids. She's pregnant with her 7th. So her husband, that's a big lot of cheese.
It's absolutely disgusting. The pasta, that is.
And her 6
Oh
kids,
goodness, why are
they're
you
pretty young.
playing with it now? You're like a toddler. You have all the finesse of a toddler. My dog has got better table manners.
All of them young.
Yeah, where are you going with this, Foodie? What's the point you're trying to make?
And she's pregnant. All live, and they're from the US, I think. And they all live in a 1-bedroom.
See, that's the trouble, Foodie. You keep speaking on subjects that you have absolutely no knowledge in. So here you are, starting off on this story, this event you've seen on TikTok, and you're not even sure if they live in the US or whatever. One would think you'd get your facts straight before you start in on something, because you plainly have no idea what you're talking about.
And all I see on the FYP are people hardcore judging this mother. Why this woman needs to have CPS called on her, close your legs, stop having kids, like comments like this. The thing is though, like, I just also, like, in stark contrast, it just so happens that after seeing this, you know, I went and checked out her video, and right after that I scroll and it's this mother and her 3 children living in a like less than a shack. It's, you know, it was a family in Nigeria, a woman and her 3 kids. They were sleeping in a shack with 2 feet of water constantly on the ground. Starving. No food.
So here we are, she's trying to moralise and say, look, you know, there are people out there that are starving. But the trouble is, it's actually quite gross to actually sit there and talk about, you know, the problems with poverty in the world and inequality, and how in developing nations people are starving. You can't really do that while you're sat there stuffing your face with food. It's actually rather twisted and sick sort of behaviour.
I'm not saying all Nigeria is like that, but there are poor parts. So, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, wow, that sure makes that 1-bedroom apartment look very, very, very good. Those kids,
gosh, that
were
kind of
well
looks
fed.
like your first apartment or the villa, Foodie.
They seem to have a lot of love from their parents. They have a roof and they're dry and they're warm. People really need to check their privilege when they say things like,
Oh,
they
good
only have
grief.
1 bedroom.
Oh, goodness gracious me. You're seriously going to sit there on your soapbox and talk about privilege and lecturing others about privilege while you're sat in your fart box by the sea in a very privileged position yourself, as your husband would say? How hypocrisy you are.
We only say that in North America because there are parts of the world where they don't even have a roof. Even in North America, there's homeless children. with their parents. So I get that it's not ideal. It's not an ideal situation because it's cramped. But actually it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, I was seeing people, like, you know, and like dumb criticizing, like, well, the parents get the bedroom. Like, how selfish. Like, why is that selfish? Like, how can you give it to one child? You can't give the bedroom to one child. It's not fair to the other children. And if you put all the children in the same bedroom, it's the same thing as having them sleep in the living room. It's just like, I get so annoyed. I really have to stop watching TikTok. It really makes me in a bad mood a lot of the time.
You sitting here moralising doesn't help the situation, does it? Yeah, stay off TikTok, Foodie. Stop lecturing people about stuff you don't know about and don't understand. Oh, crikey. I can't listen to this bullshit.
People usually find a way to survive. You know, it's challenging, but those kids seemed very happy. You know, they were all playing games. They have a big family. They're lucky a lot, you know. A lot of people don't have a big family. And she could send them all to work when they hit 16. Actually, she could probably make money from the creator fund, because if they're in the US, they would make money off the videos.
It's what it's always about with you, isn't it, Foodie? Always circles back to money. I mean, I know money makes the world go round, obviously, and it's important. But you always bring it back to money, and there are just other things that are so much more important than money.
And that's all they can afford right now. It's just, people are so opinionated and annoying about it. Like, you know, the outrage. My gosh, they're only in a one bedroom.
Really, it's really easy for you to sit there, like I say, and take that stance when you're in a position of privilege yourself, or what would certainly be perceived as privilege. You know, if you go out into the Kuwaiti desert and you've got people there who are living in tents, you know, if you feel that strongly about poverty, then why don't you take some of those groceries that you're obviously never going to use and give to them, you know? Be charitable for once.
Look at the global picture. If you don't look outside the box and just in terms of being in North America, okay, that seems, you know, that's not what we normally would consider ideal accommodation. But if you look at places that are impoverished in third world countries, not even just impoverished people would just love to have that one bedroom, you know? Like, it's more, there's always people who have less than you, so just always appreciate what you have. And the fact that they seem to be doing, you know, making do with what they have. I forget the name of the channel. I don't like subscribe to her or anything, but all I've been seeing on my FYP was this family's haters. So I went and checked out the family myself, and I was like, y'all are doing too much. You know. They have somewhere warm to sleep. They have food. They have love. Why do they each need their own bedroom? Like, especially as young kids. They were young enough that I don't think having their own room would really matter. So hopefully they can find bigger accommodation maybe as the kids get into like young teenage years. It gives them many years yet. You know, what do they need privacy for? Play with their Fisher Price? People get outraged over the most unnecessary things on social media.
Yeah, like yourself, you know, go back a couple of days. I know you deleted the streams, but it still happened, you know. Once it's on the internet, it's on there forever. We remember you raging. So, yeah, you're very reactive in that way. So,
I could eat this every day.
I'm sure you could, Foodie, but the Sugarfoot won't put up with it.
Yeah, I know I look tired. I am very tired.
Yes, Foodie, that's obviously the diabetes, and you're heading for a sugar spike. It's all those carbs, unfortunately. But you won't be told, and one of these days you're going to learn the hard way. You really are.
I sleep weird hours. Like yesterday I went to bed at 11:30 a.m. and I woke up at 9 p.m. and then I went back to bed at, I don't know, 4, maybe 5. And I woke up again at 8:30, and I've been awake since 8:30 a.m. And now I'm sleepy again. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. It's annoying. You know, sleep is so important for energy, for feeling good, for mental health especially.
As is the exercise on your treadmill. I mean, you've said that yourself the other day. You know, it was, you were getting high off all those endorphins that the exercise was creating, and now you're not bothering with the treadmill. It's been unplugged for 3 days. So, you know, obviously another health arc bites the dust.
Anyways, that's about it for now. Thank you for having, what would this be, lunch? Yeah, because it's only like 1 p.m. right now. So for lunch, I didn't have breakfast, but this is my lunch. And yeah, I'll be full for a while with this. It's very filling and very good. So anyways, I look forward to your comments, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.
That's that, everybody. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Drop me an email, let me know if there's anything you want me to cover. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.